The bullet heaven genre in 2026 is absolutely thriving, and if you think you've seen it all, think again. We are looking at a massive month for the genre with fresh releases and some heavy hitters on the horizon that are gonna ruin your sleep schedule. Today on Magic Game World, we're breaking down the top upcoming and newly released Roguelite Survivors games you need to know about right now. Let's get into it. Kicking things off, we have a title currently listed as coming soon on Steam, and the hype for this one is real. It's called Steel Swarm Survivor. If you've been following the Steel Swarm universe, you might know the MOBA Steel Swarm Apocalypse, which recently hit early access. This game takes that setting and spins it into a fast-paced roguelite where you aren't just a lone survivor with a weapon, you're a commander obliterating swarms with high-tech drones. The standout feature here is the drone formation system. Instead of just upgrading a static weapon, you mix and match different drones and set up custom formations. You can adapt your squad to be a defensive phalanx or an aggressive spearhead, effectively turning your unit into a lethal instrument of war. It also promises reactive environments that shatter in battle and full multiplayer co-op. With a deep narrative involving rebellion and intrigue, this is one you need to wishlist immediately. If you're looking for something with a bit more of an arcade adrenaline rush, you've got to check out Bashers. This brand new release just dropped, and it draws some heavy inspiration from titles like Risk of Rain 2 and Mega Bonk, but with its own chaotic twist. The core loop is all about pushing your luck. You gather items and fight your way to the end of the level, but here's the kicker. You can choose to finish the level to progress, or stay indefinitely to farm XP. The catch is that the enemy waves get infinitely more difficult, so you're constantly balancing greed with survival. What makes Bashers really unique is the event system. Every map has unique world events that trigger randomly every 90 seconds. These can be total game changers, either helping you level up or completely messing up your items. It forces you to adapt on the fly, and since it just released, now is the perfect time to jump in. Now, for the fans who want some serious lore with their horde slaying, we have a massive crossover event that feels like a dream come true: Warhammer Survivors. This isn't just a fan project, it's developed by Auroch Digital, the team behind Boltgun, in direct partnership with Ponkel, the actual creators of Vampire Survivors. We're finally getting the grim darkness of the far future and the mortal realms in glorious pixel art. You can choose from renowned champions like Malum Cato from Boltgun or Neve Blacktalon from Age of Sigmar, each with unique starting stats and abilities. The gameplay pits you against endless hordes of Skaven and Tyranids, and the weapon variety is hilarious and awesome. You can use bolters, chainswords, and yes, you can even drown enemies in a pot of Citadel Nuln Oil paint. If you love the genre, having the official Warhammer seal of approval on a Survivor game is huge. Switching gears to something a bit more tactical, looking ahead to the spring, we have Hordes of Fate, a Hand of Fate adventure. We're expecting this to drop sometime between April and June, and it's a massive deal because the original creative team behind Hand of Fate has returned to put a new twist on the game of life and death. This isn't just an auto shooter, it's a deck builder. You build your deck of weapons, encounters, and perks, and then bring them to life in the arena. You'll be navigating text encounters and quests drawn directly from your deck to unlock tokens and earn new cards. Each hero from the Hand of Fate universe comes armed with a unique activatable equipment card that can turn the tide of battle when you're being swamped. It's that perfect blend of tactical card play and high-octane horde survival. If you like the idea of building complex systems within your run, you'll want to keep an eye out for SealChain, Call of Blood, which is coming out on February 20th. This is a unique roguelite where your items don't just sit in your inventory, they link together to form devastating chain reactions. You play as a spirit medium in a collapsing world, using ancient incantations to cleanse the land of a mysterious purple mist. The strategic depth here is deep. Items can enchant each other to boost attributes, resonate for additional effects, or be arranged into specific formations to create powerful seals. With unlimited combat power and the ability to stack items infinitely, the power fantasy here is through the roof. Speaking of inventory management, Last Mage hits the scene on February 24th. This one combines spellcrafting with intense backpack-style management. As the last surviving mage, you're sent into monster-filled dungeons to find the source of a global disaster. The core loop is all about its unlimited spellcrafting. You pick starting runes and upgrade them with over 100 different options to suit your style. But the twist is the inventory. Both your backpacks and items come in various shapes and rarities, forcing you to be smart about placement to find the most lethal combinations. It's launching into early access with 2 characters and 4 unique battle maps, offering a fresh, tactical take on the formula. Now, if you're looking for something much darker and more atmospheric, you need to look at God Forsaken, which just released on February 4th. This is a gritty survival adventure that masterfully blends the addictive loot of Diablo with the relentless action of a survivor's like. Set in the land forsaken by gods, you're thrust into a world where darkness is literally devouring the light. The lighting a torch becomes your literal lifeline. Much like the skill runes in Path of Exile, you can inlay runes into your skills to completely change their effects, creating near-endless possibilities for your build. To wrap things up on a more social note, we have Survivor's Guild. While we don't have an exact release date yet for the full game, a massive demo update just dropped this month, and the hype is building fast. This is a JRPG-inspired survivors-like that focuses heavily on 4-player online co-op. You and your friends can party up, coordinate builds, and even revive each other when the horde gets too intense. What's cool here is the quest system. You're not just running in circles. You'll be traveling across diverse landscapes while smashing pots, delivering items, and hunting rare monsters to earn extra rewards. It's the perfect pick if you want to tackle the apocalypse with your squad. So, from drone armies and space marines to infinite scaling chaos and the return of the dealer, 2026 is absolutely stacked. I'm personally diving into Bashers this weekend, but I've already got my calendar marked for Warhammer Survivors. Which one of these has you ready to throw away your sleep schedule? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Magic Game World for more updates. Thanks for watching and enjoy the run.